Hello, Coach Hayden here, and we are doing our ninja workout. It's 45 seconds on and 15 seconds off. But first, a little ninja joke. What's a ninja's favourite drink? It's karate. Terrible. I preferred the other one. It was, why did the ninja go to college to study to become a ninja-neer? Like an engineer. It's all right. Okay, should we go through the workout? There's ninja jokes there, but we'll just do the 45 seconds on, 15 seconds off. So the first, what we will be is 45 seconds working, and then you'll have 15 seconds off, and we're going to go round 3 times, making it 30 minutes long. So you'll be doing, first one is 45 seconds worth of a cardio. So it could be any cardio equipment you've got, skipping, running on the spot, star jumps being all the way out and in, or jumping jacks, like so. It's 45 seconds worth. You can do what you like. Even if there's something that I've missed, you can do it as well. For the second one, it is the zombie carries. So anything heavy, any object you've got, any weight you can hold on to, and you're going to hold it out and you're going to walk around, and you'll feel it in your delts when you're doing it. Even if you haven't got much space, as long as you're holding out, you can even walk on the spot potentially and get away with that. You can use a medicine ball, a plate, whatever you like. I just use the kettlebell there because it's light enough. The third one is going to be the dumbbell hanging cleans. It's 45 seconds worth, so potentially you could get a few reps in or not. I want the controlled reps rather than a lot of speed, and just try to get as many as possible. So this is what we're going for. Getting your dumbbells. You're going to be in your hang position. You'll start the sway in your arms to start with. That's the only time they start working. You're going to have a bend in the knees, and then you're going to drive up into the front rack, like so. I'm not actually using any biceps at all. It's all the power from the legs in that movement into the front rack. You see how high my elbows are? As soon as they drop down, that's when you're losing it. If, let's say, the dumbbells are too heavy for you, you need to, you can catch it in the dip. So you dip, it's almost like a double dip. And that's what we're going for. You're going 45 seconds worth of that. That could be quite challenging on your grip, power from the hip thrust, but not on your biceps. The fourth exercise is the heartbeat squat. So you're going to use anything you got, the weight, a plate potentially. You're going to brace your core, keep it really tight, have the plate at your chest, and you're coming down like so. It's pretty tough, so if you need to, go a little bit lighter on the weight, or you potentially, if it's too much and you can't continue for 45 seconds, rather than stopping, just keep the weight at your chest anyway. But really try to do the heartbeat squat first until you can't anymore, and do the best you can. It's a good exercise, that one, but it is pretty tough. From there, we've got some kettlebell balance transfer. So you're going to have to, because we're going around 3 times, you're going to have to make it even as best as possible. You're going to go one leg, and you're going to be balancing with a kettlebell in one hand, and then your swap hand, just like so. Maybe you could do 5, swap legs to the other side, or on the first round you could all do it all on the left side, all on the right side, and then the last round you could do a bit of mix and match. But it's just the transfer of the weight, doing the best you can. Obviously it's pretty tough, so you need to slow down, control it. It's not a fast movement, it's just a gentle transfer. For the 6th exercise, we're going for the plank. So onto the ground, making sure your shoulders are over your hands, keeping your core crunched rather than dropping down. I'd rather your hips being higher than too low, because that's when you're going to get back pain. Pointing your toes so your shoulders are yet again over your hands, and it's got that feeling where your palms are trying to drag to your feet, and that's where you crunch in rather than tilt out, like so. Then we've got the halo. So the halo is pretty tough if you do it right. You can, if you've got a balance board, do it on there and drop the weight, but we'll see what we've got. So you can use a dumbbell, kettlebell, potentially even a plate, and you're going to be doing like a half an infinity sign. So at one hip, you're going to come around the back of your head, go to the other hip, and then go back. You see how I'm going round the back of my head, obviously not hitting it, you're just doing it there. If you were on an Indo board or a balance board, you definitely feel your core work a lot harder in that position. You can also go for kettlebell, holding it like so, coming around like that. And yet again with a plate. For the 8th one is the Renegade Row, using the dumbbells again, going into that plank position, and then you're going to be rowing up like so. See how I've got my feet wide, but then I'm not, when I reach up, I'm not lifting the foot off the ground at all. I'm always keeping my contact, and try to keep your hips as flat as possible rather than rotating up and going for there. Then we've got the hollow hold. I'll move that there. Hollow hold, having the lower back driven into the ground, upper back off the ground, hands out, and then you can have your feet out like that. That's the hardest version, a little bit easier with your hands in, or you can have your feet down, hands out, in, one foot. You've got loads of variations that you can try. As long as you're working your core and you feel challenged, I'm happy with that. To then go on to the last one, is the dumbbell ground press. It can be done with kettlebells, but obviously a little bit tougher if you're having to balance in it. But dumbbell ground press, use the dumbbells into position, keep your lower back driven into the ground, 45-degree angle with your elbows so they're not flaring out, going up and down like so. Obviously, if I was on a bench press, my elbows would go a lot lower, but this is what we're working with, just like so. Nice and controlled, try not to bounce them off the top of each other, and going like that. Finish on that. Done, dusted. So there are the 10 exercises. We'll go rounds 3 times to make it 30 minutes. It's going to be good fun actually. It's real tough, but it's just what we want, so perfect stuff. Hope you really enjoyed that. Make sure you like, subscribe, and you share the videos. Thank you very much. See you later.